It's going great. It's fun to get back out here after spring break. You know, it's good. It was good to be off that week. You know, we hadn't really been off for a while. We got here for those 2 months and hadn't really seen our family, so we recharged. But I think everybody's excited to get back on the field. The kids are doing a great job, and there's a lot of great energy right now. So it's been a lot of fun.
So there's more things to be encouraged about than discouraged at this point.
Yeah, and I think that's, you know, you'll see my personality and our personality. That's who we are. We're going to be encouraged. We're going to see the glass half full. We're going to do the best we can. We know the process will be hard, and we have our work cut out for us, but it will be worth it in the long run.
I apologize for not knowing your resume completely, I guess. But is this your first head coaching experience?
Yeah, and no problem. Yeah, this is my first head job.
How's it feel?
Feels great. You know, kind of still weird during individual periods, not having my own group to coach, but walking around and kind of jumping in and trying to do the best I can. But it's different, but it's great. We got a great staff, which is fun.
Who do you think you're taking from the most of all the different head coaches that you've worked with?
I think it's a really good combination. I've been around a lot of good ones. You know, recently I was around Kyle Shanahan, who schematically is one of the best that I've been around. I still look back to guys like Dave Wanstead, who really gave me my first opportunity and helped me grow and really taught me how to, you know, treat players and just really people in the staff the right way. So I've been lucky to be around a lot of really good ones, so a lot of them.
And you came here from being a defensive coordinator, but you worked with the offense and running backs in one of your jobs, I think. So are you more of a defensive-minded coach?
Yeah, I've been a defensive guy for probably 19 out of my 20 years coaching. So what I try to do is get around and work with the offense as much as I can and show them things from a defensive perspective, because I think it's important that both sides see me as the head coach and not just a defensive coach. I'm trying the best I can. But when it starts to get competitive, I kind of find myself leaning towards the defense a little bit. So I got some work to do there.
Around here, I think for years and years, people have been kind of waiting for Boston College to try to get to the next level. Part of the excuse making is that because the academics are so good that it's hard to also be great at football. Is that your directive? Have they asked you to get this team to the next level?
No, they haven't asked anything other than for us to do our best. And you know, like I said, I see the academics as a positive. I mean, you got Power 5 football, one of the best academic schools in the country. I mean, why wouldn't you want to come here? Set yourself up for the rest of your life rather than just, you know, the next 10 years if you get lucky enough to play the National Football League. But no, there will be no excuses. It will be a process, and we're going to work hard. We're going to do the best we can, and you know, we have a good, solid plan, and we know it's not going to be perfect early, and we're just really excited to be here right now.
Terrific. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Having that week off, were you worried about them kind of, you know, getting recharged and coming back to that same intensity before you guys left?
No, you know, I kind of, knowing these guys right now, just being around them, I kind of expected them to come back even hungrier. You know, they needed some time away. We've worked them really hard, you know, especially in the weight room and in winter conditioning. So they needed time off. Everybody needs time off. You know, we want to make sure of that they're refreshed and ready to go, and I think they came back hungry.
What were you kind of hoping to see today? Did you see what you wanted to see?
I did. I wanted to see the same tenacity. I wanted to see, you know, the same effort, and that's what we got today. The execution will come. I was more concerned, could they come out with the same fire they did the first three? And I think they showed a little more. I think they did a good job.
What did you do, you know, on your time off? Anything good?
Did I do anything good?
Yeah.
I hung out with my wife, my 4-year-old, and my 1-year-old, and I unpacked the house. So my back hurts a little bit from all the boxes and from carrying around my 1-year-old. So I've had to do some extra stretching, but it was good to be with my family again.
I saw you went to your first C's game, correct?
I did, yeah.
What'd you think?
I went with Jason over here.
It
was awesome.
What did you think of the atmosphere?
Loved it. It was great. Doesn't surprise me though.
Yeah.
So I was excited to be there. It was fun.
And last one for me at least, the Tom Brady thing. Any opinion that you have, or you know, from 10,000 feet above?
No, I wish him the best, and I hope everything works out great for him. He's maybe the best quarterback to ever play the game, and one of the hardest workers, and just such a great story, such an inspiration for all of New England. And you know, whatever's best for him, I hope he finds it and does it. Continues to do an unbelievable job. You know, I've had a chance to coach against him, and that's not fun. So I'm glad I don't have to coach against him next year.